We told you what was going to happen. The prophet's been saying this way since 1969. Since 1969,
Right.
we've been bringing out what? The truth of this Bible. We've been bringing out the truth of the Bible, not only that the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are in fact the true biblical Jews, but we've been prophesying and bringing out. You can go ahead and put that on full screen for me. We've been prophesying and bringing out that the third woe was upon us.
Right.
The third woe is upon us and is here. It's been cooking up for over a decade. Hell, for more than for 4 decades. But now we in the end stages of this calamity that's happened. You recognize and understand that, right? How puffed up? Can I get an Obadiah when it says, "I will bring you up high and then bring you low"? You know the one I'm talking about?
Don't come, sir.
Bear with me 1 second, TikTok. I'm gonna get TikTok right. TikTok, you bear with me 1 second. We gonna get you right. I know y'all waiting. But how they talking about they got all this wisdom and knowledge and technology and understanding in the earth. You gonna pull this move? You dumb. How dumb can you be?
Right.
And they you're gonna put an end to your society for puffed upness and arrogance. You filthy, disgusting scumbags. You don't even give a damn about your own people. Look, and then look what happened this weekend. Huh? This is what we gotta recognize and understand. Commanding General Yohana told you. And I'm trying to get right on this TikTok. This ain't working. We live, but it's the camera facing you. Maybe I should turn it around. But it's using this. It's using the front camera.
If you look up the top, I think if you look up the top, you'll see a thing that twists it around. Should look like a camera.
We'll get it though. I know what I gotta click, but I'm clicking it. It ain't clicking. That's the only problem. We'll get it though. Let me just turn. I'll turn it around. Face me. I don't know what it looked like though. It looked like it's. Oh, there it go. Hold up. I don't know if you give me the option to do it or not. Well, you got to figure it out though. Bear with me 1 second, class. I know there's a lot of people in the chat. Everybody that's in the chat, y'all go ahead, give it a heart, give it a like. Smash that like button. We got 60 people in the class. We got 59 people in the class, so go ahead and hit that like button, man. But Commanding General Yohana, the ISUPK, since the late 60s, y'all. We've been dropping this knowledge, you understand? Dropping this truth. And now y'all seeing it. And it's coming closer, and this is the thing though. It's getting to the end. So if you ain't right, you better get right. Man, did we do it? No sweat. No sweat, we'll get it. So if you ain't right, you better get right, cause it's going down. You're
Right.
It's going down like a bucket in a well. You're So look, let me get that script.
Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 3. The pride of thine heart have deceived thee.
Like, listen, they got all that, what, central intelligence. Intelligence this, intelligence that, but you ain't got no intelligence at all. You's a dum-dum.
Right.
If you're about to preserve the, is that even a word? If you, I caught myself on that one, right? If you're about preserving life and creating unity in this so-called utopia, why would you allow this to continue? Because you puffed up.
Right.
You puffed up and proud. You can't have enough. You can't allow the Palestinians to live in their society and have their rules and their religions and they're all about inclusion, right, Madame? That's what they said.
Right.
You can have your religion, you can have your religion, you can do that, you can have your preference here. And then we fall for it every time.
Yep.
We fall for it every time. The whole earth can't believe. Like the people that in power understand what the Israelis is doing. But the civilians is like, we're supposed to be against this. We're supposed to be against genocide.
Right.
We're supposed to be against unaliving civilians. But you don't understand. You don't understand Kamala Harris stuff. But they don't understand Joe Biden, yeah. They don't understand. They not only the heads of state, but they the head of the military. And they're allowing these funds to get over and these the weaponry to get over to the Israelis to commit these war crimes. Off of whose dollar? Off of black people money.
Right.
Believe that. And off of your dollar. We paying 30%, maybe even more, in most cases, damn near 50% in taxes to drop bombs on people you don't even what's your beef with them?
Right.
Come on, man. You got him, Mathan.
You know, it's amazing that you brought that out, right? You know, Second Thessalonians, at the end of Second Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3, it says that man of sin is revealed.
We're gonna get that too.
You know?
We're gonna pull that shit. We can pull that next. But this is the thing. How listen, yo. All this intelligence, you can't see that this is gonna lead to a nuclear warfare.
Right.
Like even the person that's not even in the truth or political or diplomat or whatever term you want to come up with is not tuned into what's going on in the earth can see like, yo, it ain't looking good.
Not at all.
Iran dropped missiles on the state of Israel. The Israelis detonated a bomb in Iran. The Israelis detonated beepers all throughout the Middle East. Not just unaliving their target, but anybody that was around. Like I seen one video. He was just in the grocery store, and nobody even thought about how cruel that is. That's not a military precision strike. That's a wild beast. He's the beast. Ask yourself who the beast is. Hey, Madonna, listen. We just bringing it out. listen, we just telling it like it is, like Mace and and Cameron. You gotta tell it like it is, right?
Right.
Who is the real criminal of the earth? Who's the thug now? Who's the gangster? Damn, who's the terrorist? Who's the unaliver? If you didn't know, you should know now. Now look, The boys in blue do it. The boys in the fatigues, they did it too. Biden admitted it in his speech. He said, "Oh, there's no call for this. We've done it too. We should not do this." He said it slightly. Nobody picked up on it. I don't know. He literally admitted to unaliving civilians in Iraq and Afghanistan and over there in the Middle East slightly, and nobody said nobody's. What did he just say? What did the head? Hold up, what did the head of state? What did the head of state, the head of the U.S. military, just say on live television? Oh, they just swept it under the rug, Mathon. You got it.
Listen, that's amazing that you brought that out, right? Because I was listening to a guy, Scott Ritter, who's actually one of the nuclear inspectors, nuclear reactor inspectors.
Okay.
Talking about when they went over to Afghanistan, they unalived over 1 million civilians.
Dang. That's what they do. That's why all these goddamn veterans out of their goddamn mind, because of what they've done. 1 million civilians. Who was in office? The dummy, the Republican that brought down the towers. Bush. I remember that. I was so young at the time. George W. Bush. No, Junior. Junior was in Junior was in office when we went to war with Iraq. I remember I was like fifth grade. I remember looking at the screen. I didn't know what that was on. Like, just imagine probably back in your day when the Gulf War hit. It was before Clinton?
You talking about 91?
Yeah. 91. That was Clinton?
That was Clinton.
Remember when he was on the screen talking about the war?
Yeah.
Those things are like burned into people's brains, bro. Right. They was unaliving people, bro.
You know what's crazy is they say they still got skirmishes, little small wars over there. They still in. They keep saying that they ain't in no war, but they still are over there.
They ain't a war. Who the thug now? Who are the thugs that are hurt? Ask yourself that. Because first it was just about Hamas. Hamas this. Hamas is in the Gaza Strip. Now Hamas is in Lebanon. Now Hamas in Iran. Soon it's going to be Egypt. Soon it's going to be back in Iraq. Then it's just on and popping.
Right.
Let me turn that fan on real quick.
They was after Hamas, now they after Hezbollah. They want to battle with Iran. They said they already battling on 4 different fronts. They're trying to drag America into it. If our people don't see that when it comes down to it, when that war really kick in, the first people that's gonna go over to that war that they gonna be sending to unalive themselves in another land is our people.
It's our people. That's why you need to. Black man, don't be up here trying to be a goddamn patriot. Don't be up there trying to be the hero. You gonna be up there getting unalive for who? For what? And you ain't got no goddamn clean water. You out of your goddamn mind, bro. You understand? What we need to be focused on is getting right with the Lord.
Right.
That's what you got to be focused on. You better, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, the true biblical Jews. Our fight right now is getting right with the Lord.
Right.
That's your fight. Your fight ain't along with the unaliver of the earth, with the slave master, with the conquistador, with the French, with the Portuguese. Your fight ain't with them. Those are your oppressors. You should be focused on loving your brother and loving the Lord. And how do you do that? You following them laws. You getting right with the Lord. You getting right with your brother. You getting right with your sister. You understand? You coming in the fold of righteousness. That's what you should be focused on. You focus on the wrong thing out here, man. We focus on the wrong thing out here, man. You better wake the hell up, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, because it's coming to an end. And this man, this beast of the earth right now is puffed up.
Right.
He's puffed up and proud. How dumb can you be to end the world? To end your own kingdom? You got it. You got the movie district. You got the diamond district. You got all the oil you can ask for. But you know what the scriptures say? You can never have enough. Yo, they can never have enough. Imagine hitting the lick, right? I ain't gonna go that far. They're like, bro, we got it. We got it. And somebody else keep on back. Oh, I'll get some more. And here come the law. Now y'all all jammed up. They better get jammed up. And the law is the Lord. And them angels is gonna come. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Come on. We'll be keep reading on. We still Obadiah.
I'm gonna start back at the top of 3.
Go ahead.
Obadiah chapter 1, verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee.
The pride of thine heart have deceived thee. How you fool yourself? You got your Iron Dome. You got your missiles. You got your nukes. You got the patriotism. Did I say that right? No, just the patriotism and the hearts of your citizens.
Right.
And you think nothing can stop me. Nothing can bring. Hold up, we ain't there yet, but it's in there. Hold up. And you got all these things lined up for you in your so-called favor. That's what you got. That's what you didn't fool yourself. All this puffed upness, man. Meanwhile, there's superpowers around the earth that you bullied. You bullied them into submission. You bullied China. You bullied Japan. You bullied Russia. You bullied Iran and Afghanistan and Iraq. You bullied everybody on the earth, and they all looking at you, you idiot. You dumb. What you think, Taiwan gonna back you up? Ukraine is getting murked. Okay. Who else? What's another ally? All these allies, UK, everybody getting stretched thin. Everybody can't help Ukraine and the Israelis and Taiwan. You didn't spread yourself too thin. Now look at you. You're looking foolish. And then the citizens of the UK, the citizens of France, the citizens of the United States and abroad, they all looking at the people in power like, what are y'all doing? So what's that going to be? Civil unrest. People on the left, people on the right. It's going to be civil wars in the midst of global war.
Right.
It's going to be chaos. This is the beginning of the wilderness. Everybody understand? Yo, I'm telling you. I think Kamala already won. She already won. I mean, what do we expect? Dumb boys, them so-called Proud Boys, going to go off. Y'all think what do they call it, January 1st or January 6th, right? Y'all think January 6th or something. Let them elect Kamala Harris. Yo. Kamala Harris is the next Base. It's gonna be, you're gonna hear explosions down the street. You want an explosion down the street, bro. Okay. Let me get. I ain't gonna talk no elections. I can't. We should go into it a little bit though. But she just did a 60 minutes. I've been watching the clips, and this interviewer went in. I didn't want to go in. I just watched clips. He said, yeah, Madam President, but the question was this. You know how she don't like to answer questions. She listen. It was clear. She's a piece of garbage. Just like Trump. Trump ain't no different. Trump, listen. Okay. Trump dancing around questions just like Kamala, but they don't call it out. But Kamala is so dumb and so like ditzy. It's more obvious. You know what I mean? You know like a ditzy woman. You got something?
Yeah, you know.
My thumb got something.
You know what she's like? She's what you call a paper tiger.
Say it again.
She's what you call a paper tiger.
My thumb says she's what you call a paper tiger.
They used her to get that black vote and that woman's vote.
They used her to get the black vote and the women vote and to spice up that Democratic Party pot.
Made it look like she was
Applicable.
knowledgeable about politics.
Okay, now I give you this. She is applicable because she's the vice president,
Vice president.
but she ain't up to the job.
She has no knowledge of what do they call it, like diplomacy. She
No,
has
no,
no knowledge of
no knowledge of diplomacy.
a vice president goes to other countries and is like
Diplomatic.
is a diplomat instead of the president going
Mm-hmm.
the vice president. That's just like when Biden was under.
It's another word for it. I can't think of it right now.
It's the
It's gonna come to me as soon as the class.
right, but you know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying.
But that vice president is supposed to stand and represent the president. But if you notice, they didn't use her for that. They sent her off on a snipe hunt, but they used Blinken. Anthony Blinken did all of the going everywhere and, representing the president. It's usually the vice president, but they didn't do that with her because, just like you said, she dances around and she doesn't understand a lot about it. You understand? There's a lot behind her, even in her run to the attorney general and the what do they call it? The attorney general and the district attorney.
Attorney General and the district attorney. Yeah, she had a whole lot of stuff with that. Yeah, you're right.
They said she didn't take the typical hard route that everybody else takes. She took a different route.
Right.
They were insinuating, she lifted her skirt up a little bit to get what she wanted. You understand? And Biden used her in that same way, knowing that he could get the women vote, period, whether it be black or white.
You know what the word I was looking for?
What's that?
Ambassador.
There you go. That's the word, ambassador.
It was burnt. Listen, while you were speaking, I'm trying. What is the word? I'm listening. I'm like, I know the word, but they didn't use her as an ambassador because she. Okay, just to piggyback on what you were saying, Thumb was saying like even with her seat as the DA, and what else was there another seat she was at?
It was the district attorney and the attorney. It was the
And the attorney general,
attorney general and
the DA,
DA. Right.
and she called herself the top cop.
Right.
She called herself the top cop in those while she was in those seats.
Right.
But she doesn't have. Okay, she has the authority, but she doesn't have the quality to be a diplomatic ambassador
Right.
to top leaders.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Maybe some local.
She's not that knowledgeable.
She's not there. She's not there. Neither is Trump.
And I believe he chose her because he thought it was going to be basically
It's a look.
an easy run.
It's a trinket. She's just a trinket for the Democratic Party.
Right.
And everybody that's voting for her, first of all, you're voting for her because you don't like Trump.
Right.
And everybody that ain't voting for Kamala Harris is just, an idiot. They all idiots.
You know what you just said, funny? You said we voting for her because we don't like Trump. But a lot of our people don't understand that she doesn't like us.
Exactly. You think because Trump, hold on, yeah, they think because Trump don't like us, Kamala Harris likes you.
Right.
Without doing the history, without fact checking, like she deliberately does not answer questions about our downfall. She does the runaround about everything. She does the runaround about questions about the ceasefire, questions about ending the war. Yet you're funding billions of dollars to this very war. Let's get back to that war. But the people that are in power, the people that are on the top, or you might say, they so puffed up, bro.
Yeah.
They thought that Iron Dome was indestructible. They said I heard a news report that said it was 70% ineffective. It was 70% ineffective. Like we can listen to CNN if you want. They got some good. They got some all right. You can listen to Fox, but they got some other new credible news sources, I should say. They said that Iron Dome was 70% ineffective, and we didn't send them how many billions? If I'm going to send you billions, that joint better be effective. Where that money going to, my thumb?
2 weeks ago, they just sent them $3 billion.
How many more billions you need? And then, okay, if I'm going to send you, listen, yo, we don't understand how much a billion really is. I don't think we can grab, yo. My thumb, I'm about to lose it, bro.
Yeah.
If I send you billions upon billions of dollars upon military aid, you better make sure that it works. And it doesn't work. And they said, it was a report, when Thumb brought it out Saturday. The weapons that they were using was 50 years old. 50-year-old weaponry against a new age, high-tech Iron Dome. Undetectable missiles from 50 years ago. Somebody better wake the hell up, y'all. But they got the hypersonic, supersonic, all that. And listen, but you thought you was indestructible. This is what you got to recognize and understand this too, right? What's happening in the earth is what the Lord wants. So don't be discouraged. It's better to be the face of the earth is going to change. Living conditions, the market crashes. We're talking about full-blown chaos. And you worried about goddamn Cardi B. I always try to make this correlation. Like we distracted by Cardi B. There's a Cardi B in every neighborhood. There's a Diddy in your family. There's a P. Diddy in your family. That your mother protected. That your aunt protected. Remember that? Yeah, they protected them. Why they not protecting Diddy? Why they not calling the courts up, my thumb? Like they did that for the pastor. Why they ain't calling the courts up for that, like they did for the deacon? Is that another topic? Should I get off that? Should I get off that, my thumb? My bad. But we protecting these goddamn predators.
Right.
Come on, my thumb. Let me get off of y'all. Hey, listen. I'm gonna get off of my thumb. I'm done. Because we'll go into a whole nother topic. We go 3 hours in this joint.
Right.
All right, let me get Can we finish that so we can go move on?
Come. The pride of thine heart. Wait, let me start. Obadiah chapter 1 verse 3.
Go ahead.
The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee.
The pride of thy heart have deceived the oppressor of the earth. They so puffed up. They so proud. They so arrogant. They so arrogant in their mind and their heart. You understand? That they can never have enough. They got to keep pushing and keep going. They said, we're going to go into Gaza. We're going to get Hamas. We're going to go into Raza. Then they're going to go into Lebanon. Then Iran. It's like, it's never going, it's not, it's like they have an addiction to blood. They have an addiction, it's like, you can't tell, just like you can't tell an addict to stop. They're addicted to blood. They're addicted to conflict. They're addicted to war. They're addicted to, they're such greedy bastards for blood and land and oil. They cannot stop. Go ahead.
Though thou dwellest in the cleft of the rock.
They ain't got no homeland. Israel ain't their original homeland. Not even Poland or German. Even they're Poland and German refugees. They're not with their homeland either. They just ended up there.
Right.
Go ahead.
Whose habitation is high.
Their habitation is high. That's why they like them. They want to be on the top floor. They call it the penthouse.
Right.
Listen, bro. Even when I'm in a hotel, I want to be on the floor. When I check in, listen, I don't want to be climbing no steps, get on an elevator. I want to be on the closest to the goddamn buffet, okay? Right. So, you know what I mean? When I wake up, I'm gonna pimp. You know what I mean? That's my mindset. Okay. Some other people got deep preference, but listen, if the best of the best was on the floor, you want to be on the floor. Right. But we got the mindset of a heathen. They call it the penthouse. All the way up top. Think about it, like think about it. What's the real convenient place to be in a tower? Think about it. Wouldn't the most inconvenient place to be is at the top?
Right.
And the most convenient place to be will be on the ground level? I mean, just logically.
Right.
But his habitation is high. He want to be on the. So okay, you want to be up there okay, all right, no. His habitation. That's why they like the skyscrapers and everything like that. All right, go ahead.
That saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
That's what Benjamin is saying right now. Not the real tribe, but Benjamin Netanyahu. Did I say it right? Yeah. Damn right, I said it right from one time. That's what he's saying. And he is wanted by the international court system. He's literally a wanted man for war crimes by the international court system. When Putin was put on that list to be wanted, everybody cheered. Right. Everybody cheered. Yeah, he can't come here. He can't come there. International court system. Good job. Okay. This goddamn devil did the same thing. And everybody like, nah, y'all gotta chill. Cause the people are brown? Is it because the people are brown, or this is a person you can't come up against? Which one is it, or is it both? You ever think about that? All right. They say, who can bring me down? Read that part one more time.
That saith, Obadiah chapter 1, verse 3, at the bottom, at the last part. Mm-hmm. That saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
Who shall bring me down to the ground? It may not be Iran. It's okay though. It may not be Russia. It may not be, who else? China, Japan. But there's a power that exists that's gonna be sure to bring this devil down. Everybody understands that, right? Like we getting bitten out of shape like war, this, that, and third. Like this, like the world, the whole earth need a cleansing. I know that sounds like a villain story. It sounds like a villain story. Every villain story, I'm gonna cleanse the earth.
Right.
You know, every movie is damn near copyright. But all them villains were saying what? The earth needs to be cleansed. Earth needs to be cleansed and we need to start over. Yes, that's true. Listen, there's gonna be somebody in charge of this earth, the new world. I remember coming up being a conspiracy theorist. I was so scared. New world order, new world order. It needed to be something needed to happen because what's going on now is ridiculous. It was going on. Something new got to happen.
Right.
This devil got to get the hell up out of here. The new world order is the Lord, dum. You think the new world order is Biden and Kamala Harris,
Right.
or Trump? Or the new world order is a black man by the name of Yahweh Shah. You know what I'm saying? Better known as Jesus Christ. That's the new world order, dum. And every knee shall bow. Am I right? Where we at? You got any more? What 4 say?
Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle.
Yo, that's what he do. That's why you got an eagle on the dollar. All these state birds is what? The eagle, mostly. Puffed up and proud. You understand? Vulture. That's what he is. He exalts himself as the eagle. Go ahead. And look at the dollar. Look at your state symbols. Go ahead.
And though thou set thyself, and though thou set thy nest among the stars.
The International Space Station. They literally got a nest upon the stars. Elon Musk, International Space Station. You think that's just because? Y'all think like we think it's just a normal thing that they went to the moon in what 69. We think it's normal. We think it's normal, Mutan.
Yeah.
It's such a dynamic and biblical thing that these things have taken place and exist. They literally in the goddamn orbit. Okay? Then that's all is upon the stars. Okay? Go ahead.
Thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord.
They're going to bring them down. They're going to bring them down from their puffed upness. They're going to bring that station down. They're going to bring their entire kingdom to a crumble, to a residue. Go ahead.
If thieves came to thee, if robbers by night.
Now hold it right there before I get to that part. All this is important, and it ties in. But, yo, especially growing up, yo, I was literally told this growing up. America would never fall. America would never be defeated. This was in my brain. And I came in the church, I couldn't believe it. Yo, it was you too? So you know it was generational.
We're told that as children, even in the kindergarten, you understand, they imprint that America is the greatest in your mind. So by the time you leave school, you believe in your heart that America will never fall. You understand? And that Pledge of Allegiance, that Star Spangled Banner, all of these things embed in your mind that America is the greatest and will never fall. Those pledges, man, listen, when you pledge your allegiance,
Yeah.
subconsciously.
Yeah. So that's heavy because Mathum just said, I don't want to get on the Asian here, but Hey, make sure, real quick, make sure that audio is good, and just go to the settings real quick, cause I just hit the table. But that's how you know it's a generational thing. If you go all the way down, settings, go to audio, make sure it. That's all I just want. You can go back to full screen. Almost on Christ. Hey, look, it's 77 people in the chat. 77 people online, Twitter, Facebook, we not on Twitter, Facebook, and what else we on YouTube. All y'all hit that and X. That's X and Twitter. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that. Go ahead, hit that. Don't be scared. Hit that goddamn heart, man. Why they be acting like that, bro? But look, no, it's imperative. It's imperative to recognize and understand what we bringing out, and really look at it for what it truly is, and also not only look at it for what it truly is, but not be discouraged about what it truly is. But what was you just mentioning just now? We was reading it said read that last part.
Thence will I bring thee. Oh, if thieves came to
No,
thee.
before that.
Thence will I bring thee down, saith the Most
Okay,
High.
that's right. And I'm gonna go into the I know it seemed like I'm. Listen, we're gonna break the scriptures down to a residue. So I go to the next one. My thumb, you understand that though? We gotta break it down to the residue. If I don't break it down to the residue, my thumb, how will they understand it? Huh? They gotta get it down to the molecule, right? So, like I said, like we was just mentioning, right? I was told, you was told also, America will never fall. America can never be defeated. The Israelis thought the same thing. They puffed up and proud, and they think as long as they continue, they'll win. Yo, them Israelis is getting jacked. Not the Israel. The Israelis probably getting jacked up right now. 77. If 70% of 200, what's 70% of 200? 70, 140, 140 missiles. 70%. 140. Come on, yo. That's a lot of damage. Somebody getting jacked up.
Well, Salaki, if I may, sir, we all believe that Iron Dome was the strongest thing on earth. But if you look at it, America had to knock some of those out of the air. The Jordanians did the same thing. The Saudi Arabians knocked some out. And then, what's that, UK? Great Britain knocked some out of the air. So it wasn't the Iron Dome. And then not to mention, when they sent that hypersonic, or that subsonic missile at them the other day that went past 2 warships, American warships, and 2 British warships, got past both of them undetected. It was so fast.
Mm-hmm.
Iran just showed.
They can't believe it, Madame. And Madame, can I tell them what you just said? Madame just brought out that them hypersonic missiles blew past. What it was, Britain, British 2 U.S. warships and 2 British warships blew past them, undetectable. They don't believe they can be brought down. Listen, y'all. It's not. It's like, okay. It's comical from my point of view, cause yo, how gullible can you be? With all the intel, like you know why we believe it too. We look at 007.
Yes.
We look at that Mission Impossible. We're looking at movies, and they give this depiction of America being indestructible, of the MI6 being indestructible, the CIA being unpenetrable. you know, you know what I mean. But you got it, please,
It's
please.
amazing that you brought that out, right?
It's psychological.
Because
Go ahead.
Commanding General Yohana, excuse me, Salakia, General Mahina was just talking a couple of months ago, and he was talking about how they use movies to make us believe. The news embeds it in our mind, and then the movies solidify the strength of America. So all of
And
the movies that they use,
it was a report that came out that the Pentagon enforced it.
right,
It was the Pentagon, right?
right.
Shit.
The
My thumb,
movies that they make,
my thumb brought out a heavy
it's like
point.
that new movie. What's the movie that Tom?
Tom Clancy,
No,
Tom Cruise. Yeah, yeah.
What's the new movie that he made from the old movie?
Top Dog, Top Gun. Okay.
They said they used that Top Gun movie the first time that they made it back in the 80s to make people believe in the strength of America. They used this second one the same way.
What war was going in the 80s?
No, that Top Gun, the first Top
I
Gun.
know, but what war was going on at that time?
Well, this was the Cold War with Russia and...
Cold War. Okay, there you go.
It wasn't Russia at the time, it was the Soviet Union and America. It was the Cold War.
Same thing.
Right.
Same thing.
But when you look at it, they always differentiate the Soviet Union from Russia.
Right, they do. The
The
Soviet Union did fall,
right. The Soviet
but
Union,
what rose up out of the Soviet Union is Russia. Yeah,
right. It's always been the Russian land, but remember, at that time, it was the Soviet
100%,
Union.
100%.
At that time, USSR.
But listen, what did Russia do? Getting close with who? Cuba again.
Right.
It's so easy.
And you know those embargoes that they have on Cuba have been everybody's been voting.
Hold up, yeah, didn't we bring that out about a month or two ago about the United Nations? They've been listen, y'all. We gonna get back on the war topic. 190 countries voted to abolish the embargo of Cuba. We brought it out. We brought it out months ago. Listen, y'all better tune into this goddamn class. We be bringing out historical and not biblical, historical. We be bringing out the facts, Sean. You understand?
Right.
We be bringing out heavy. Yo, man, come on, man. They ain't ready, my thumb.
Yeah.
They ain't ready. Listen, if you ain't ready, you better get ready, because it's going down in the earth, y'all. Yo. We was in that meeting on Saturday.
Right.
General said, "Hey, General, real quick." I'm like, "Yo, what?" That is breaking news if I ain't no breaking news.
Yeah.
All right, let's finish this off and let's get the other one. I had another one holding. What was the other one I was holding?
You said Obadiah right here.
Right, and there was another one that you mentioned.
Oh, the Thessalonians, 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3. That's
2, 3.
the
Man of sin.
be revealed.
Let me get that one next.
You want
Yeah.
that now?
No, not now. Are we finished on this one yet? I want the grapes and everything.
Oh, the grapes. Okay, we still on that. Obadiah chapter 1, verse 5. I'm going to start back at the top.
Go ahead.
If thieves came to thee, if robbers by night,
Like they went into this land. They went into this place, but the Gaza Strip wasn't enough. They gotta go into Lebanon. They had to set a bomb off in Iran. Like we don't we just dismissed what the Israelis did. They set off a pre-planted bomb in Iran. Iran responded. We think in our minds, Americans, right, that this Iranian attack was just like because. This was a retaliation, dum-dum. You understand?
right?
Yeah, we so. When I say we, I talk about me. I'm just talking about America in general,
Right.
and with just what we just accept whatever come on the news. Like some of it be dead spot on accurate, but some of it be, a lot of it be straight up propaganda, yo. especially when it comes to Ukraine and Russia. Ukraine is getting buried. Ukraine is getting buried, and America going to have to help. Israelis is getting backed in the corner, bro. They getting backed in the corner with the it's crazy, bro. China is about to attack Taiwan. It's like everything China. Listen, China is going to attack Taiwan. France, listen. Commander Johanna brought it up when we was in Houston. France is about to do something too. This ain't a prediction. We talking about biblical prophecies. You understand?
Right.
Hold on real quick. Go ahead, you have something?
Yeah, it's con.
Go ahead.
I mean, we got to look at America for what America is. America hasn't fought a war in some time now. We got to understand that the war that America is in right now with Russia, they're doing that through Ukraine. The war that they're going at Iran with is through Israel. America doesn't have that power that we think she has. You understand? These other countries know. And America is being exposed for what she really is. You understand? America is not, what do they call it? It's not the hero of the earth.
It's not. They didn't give you Superman. They didn't told you that this goddamn oppressor was the superhero.
Red, white, and blue.
The red, white, and blue. S on the chest, right?
Yep.
All that's propaganda, dummy. It's propaganda. And they had the goddamn, I remember when what's that DC? It was a group of them niggas. Damn. The Watchmen. I remember when the Watchmen came out. Is that DC or is that Marvel? I think it's DC. I'm really. I think it's DC Comics. They had them fighting along. I don't know if this was in the comic because I didn't read comic books growing up. But the Watchmen was fighting along American troops in the Vietnam War. You understand? Like, it ain't like by mistake.
Right.
It's all propaganda. Come on, bro.
Just like all the little cartoons they made right after or right during World War II. All those little cartoons, they had, what's his name? Elmer Fudd.
Yeah.
They got
He was a troop too, right?
Bugs Bunny, all of them. Remember when they first did, when they used to come on, they used to have them doing
The Beagle. Yeah.
and all that, playing the flute, one playing the flute,
Mhm.
one playing the drum, and they look like they going off the war.
It's
like
all
that.
psychological.
Psychological warfare.
Hold up. Also, in early Iron Man, well, not even early Iron Man, right? That the second nigga to Iron Man, the brother. No, not Captain America. Oh, well, Captain America too. Him too.
Remember, he was a war hero.
Him too. He's part of you, right? Captain America for sure. But the brother that was like Iron Man, who wasn't his sidekick, but he's like he was the only other dude. But he was working for the Air Force.
Right.
I'm going off the movie, not the comics.
Right.
So I'm like, then it was Terrence Howard at first. And the first Iron Man was Terrence Howard. And then they turned it to the other brother.
Don Cheadle.
Then it was Don Cheadle. But them brothers were Air Force.
Right.
Working for the U.S. military.
Right.
They make sure they incorporate it as we're the good guys. We're the good guys. We're the people we're the superheroes. We're saving the earth. We're here to help you. Mattel is spot on with it, yo. And meanwhile, they're the goddamn villain of the earth. Just like Benjamin Netanyahu. A villain. You see how I looked at you to make sure I got it right. a villain, a war criminal, puffed up, proud, saying, "Who can stop us? Who can bring me down?" He is the true villain. He is the true villain of the earth. All the other people had a hand in your oppression too, but this the top notch villain, along with Biden and Harris and Trump. Everybody understand? And listen, they have the earth in their grasp. They have the power. They have the military might. They have the oil. They have the money. And you know what they said? I want more. They want more. They can never have enough. Oh, my bad. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. I thought we was there. Go ahead. Go ahead.
How art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough?
The Israelis and the people in their power, they be like, listen, America, we got money, we got oil, we got reserves, we got this, we got that, we got an economy, the dollar's great, the money's good, we're in power, we got an influence. But they want to go into Ukraine and for over a decade they went into Ukraine, joint forces. They want to poke the bear with Russia. They want to poke the bear with Iran for decades, and then when you hit the jackpot, you chill. You don't keep putting money in the pot. You don't keep gambling. You hit the jackpot, right?
Right.
But they have an addiction, and they gambling with everybody's life. They gambling with their own people's lives. They don't even give a damn about their own people. They can't. Go ahead.
If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes?
Wouldn't even not be like, you know what, America, Biden, Harris, we got enough, we good. We on top, we got the military, ain't nobody messing with us. Let's not leave Ukraine alone, that's Russia, we good, boom. Leave Iran alone, leave Iraq, we good, we got the oil reserves here, we got money, boom, bop, bop, bop. The Israelis got money, we got the Diamond District, the movie, we making money, we good. U.S. and Israeli like, nah, bump that. They said, bump that. We gonna take Gaza, Lebanon. We gonna get all the oil. We gonna make a whole new port. We gonna blow this up. How dumb, how dumb. How dumb is that? How arrogant? But I do get it because I'm here. Imagine having so much power, so much influence in the earth that you rule it already and then destroy yourself. Destroy yourself? Come on, bro. Go ahead, because I got to get some more scriptures in. Go ahead. You had something?
Yes, it's amazing that you brought that out. It said when they went over there and they established Israel over there, or the Israelis over there, they said they would not define their borders. Why wouldn't they define their borders?
Because they wanted more.
Because they wanted more. If you come over and steal some grapes, wouldn't you have left some?
Nah.
Said, no, it's not enough.
Come on, bro.
They
That's.
don't define themselves because they want everything that's over.
Hold up. Can I let them know what you just said? I don't know if they can hear you or not.
Go ahead.
But Dumb just brought it out. When they went over there to get to the so-called Israel now, they wouldn't or could not define their borders because that would set a limit of what they can have and what they can take.
Yep.
Even in their calamity, being Polish and German refugees of war, they were still stealing. Yo, come on, bro.
One more thing, sir.
Go ahead.
They said most of them that are over there are from America. Said they are from California.
I'm not surprised.
From New York.
Right.
From Florida.
Right.
Couldn't make it there. And that's the reason why they over there.
Word.
This is the reason why they're so hell bent on staying over there and taking as much as they can, because most of them are living for free.
Living for free, living off your dollar.
Living off our dollar.
Living off your dollar, black man, and you can hardly live. You trying to figure out your BG&E bill for next month. How much we gonna put on this month? What we gonna do? Gotta get another job. Meanwhile, they giving money to a people that don't need it, and they call us shiftless and lazy.
Right.
They call us. They call the hardest working people in the world shiftless and lazy.
Yes.
You understand? The oppressor is the deceiver, and then to deceive the earth to believe that. Who's the real shiftless and lazy person? And we giving billions of dollars of our tax dollars? Even before the war. Hundreds, what was it 500 billion a year or something like that?
$380 billion.
$380 billion a year.
That's aside from what they did for
Military. And that's besides of the military stuff. So who's really on welfare?
That's a welfare check.
Now who's really on welfare? Who's really on Section 8? Who's really you know what I mean? And it's all for our tax dollars? Are you kidding me? This place gotta crumble. Listen, that villain story gotta come true, yo. The earth what's the villain story? The earth needs a cleanse. You have every every villain says, we gotta cleanse the earth. Let the nukes drop. Y'all don't understand how biblical that is, yo. Them nukes gonna drop, bro. You heard. Let me get this. Is it more Obadiah, yo? Cause I feel like it is. Give me 6 then.
Obadiah chapter 1 verse 6. How are the things of Esau searched out?
How are they searched out? How are they discovered? How are they determined? Go ahead.
How are his hidden things sought up?
How are their hidden things sought up? How did they come to the light? Go ahead.
Verse 7. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border.
Oh, you can drop that. That's it on that. I don't think there's any more on that. What verse you at, though?
That's verse 6. They've been brought up.
You can go to 10.
They agreed.
You can go to 10. I think 10 is the heavy one, and then you can go to Thessalonians.
It's verse 8 to 10.
Yeah.
Obadiah chapter 1 verse 8.
Go ahead.
Shall I not in the day, saith Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom?
The people that are at the top, they're going to be brought down very low. Go ahead.
And understanding out of the mount of Esau.
Out of the amount of what?
Of Esau.
Out of the amount of what?
Of Esau.
People that's on the top in the society. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
And thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed.
Go ahead.
To the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter.
They're going to be cut off, man. Y'all ain't winning this war. Neither is your opponent. Nobody wins but Israel. Nobody wins this war but the Lord. What's going on in the earth is biblical prophecy. It's biblical prophecy, you understand? It is going to happen, and it is happening right now.
Right.
It is happening. Like, people used to say, I got time. Hey, brother, give me a little bit of time. I'm working on it. This is time up. Time up. If you're on the fence about coming into school, doing this, and time is up. The time is now.
Right.
Y'all should see how many brothers and sisters coming. Wednesday, madam, this school was filled brum to brum. Right. On a Wednesday.
Right.
Feast day. Brum the brim, full of brothers and sisters, music, food, drinks. It was beautiful. Surely, I'm talking to the brothers been here for a while. I'm like, yo, General said this. General said, this the time they gonna come. You remember, there's about 5 brothers in the library. Hey, where we at this week? Hey, Cat, where we at this week? Orleans? Bet. Okay, okay. And if we trying to figure out what library, listen, now we in a time like, I'm coming to school, it's like, I don't even know what happened niggas in the damn school. Like, hey, what's your name? Make sure you get your name down, brother Shalom. What's your name? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? That, it's a beautiful time. So, time is up, bro. The time is now to get right with the Lord. It's always been time to get right with the Lord, but now it's definitely time because the time is up. You understand? So you can drop that. Give me Thessalonians.
Second Thessalonians, chapter 2, verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means.
Let no man deceive you don't be deceived by this age. Don't be deceived by your pastor, by your motivational speakers. Yo, don't get rocked to sleep right now.
Right.
Don't get rocked to sleep by Kamala Harris. She said, I got a plan. I'm looking at this. Yo, I'm looking at this interview, yo, and she is real good though. She been doing this a long time. Evading and like she knows she can't answer head on, but she's real good. Unless you got a really, really good journalist, diversion. Unless you got a really good journalist that's about getting that answer, and not just getting footage, but getting the answer. This last journalist that she was dealing with, he was like, "Okay, Madam President, Madam Vice," but this was the question though.
Right.
I'm like, "Whoa, snatch!" Yo, I like this so I can find it. I'm gonna send it to you. Remind me to get you those small clips. I gotta, when we get out of this class, I gotta show you them clips. It was she did a 60-minute. I don't know. She's just not. She's so ditzy. Just so. Go ahead.
Like you said, sir, she's good at diverting a question, and she speaks in circles so much that you get mixed up, and then you almost forget the question that you asked.
There you go.
And you go on to the next one because you done lost your own spot.
Exactly, like a journalist that's really on her side don't care what she said. She just cares that he or she just cares that they get the answer. This journalist was like, I'm gonna get the answer to this. I got it. Don't forget to remind me, all right? But go ahead. Where we at?
Second Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means.
Don't be deceived by the theatrics. Don't be deceived by the theatrics of the political system, Democrat or Republican. He had Elon Musk up there doing some weird ass white people dances. I mean, I ain't saying you gotta be the best dancer, but he had him up there being super theatrical. And I don't even think he had a prepared speech. I think he just went off the rip. I was like, yo, if you want to talk, you's a goddamn billionaire. You can't prepare a goddamn speech. A formal speech that's gonna like hit certain points and topics and diplomatic viewpoints. You just up there, Trump. You just a goddamn cheerleader. You ain't no different than what's the bitch that the sister that was up there shaking her ass. You ain't no different than Meg. Use the white Megan Thee Stallion, just a way richer. That's all. He gonna put the little trinket in front of the Republic. Look who I got. I got the rich man. He up there. He doing some white people dancing and jumping and he had a black mega hat on, and he had a shirt that said occupy Mars or something like that. Something about Mars or something like that. So that was weird. But don't be dismayed. Don't get tricked by that.
Right.
Don't get swindled. You know what I mean? Don't get swindled by Kamala Harris's trinkets or her words and whatever they put in front of you. You understand? Same thing with Trump. Like a lot, we come up against Kamala Harris so much. They think we Trump advocates. So I got to make it clear. They one and the same. They use the same tactics to fool you. You know what I mean? The difference is Kamala Harris is going to N-word it up for you, and Trump he gonna white T man it up for you. You know what I'm saying? That's all the difference is. Go ahead.
For that day shall not come. Except there come a falling away first.
That's what's happening now. Everybody like, look, hold up, what's going on? How are you going to give them money and then say ceasefire? Everybody's looking at America like, yo, y'all saying one thing and y'all doing another. Everybody can see it. Like it ain't like on the forefront of CNN and Fox News and Bloomberg and NBC. It's not there, but like on social media, just in general amongst brothers and just the general public can see, yo, they ain't right. Just 3 months ago, we was talking about all eyes on Raza. The whole world. What they did, went in a Raza, America ain't say nothing. Biden ain't say nothing. Biden said, oh, ceasefire, we're going to ceasefire. Kamala had, oh yeah, we want to ceasefire, blah, blah, blah. Meantime, give them $1 billion. Billions and billions and billions of dollars over and over again. Yeah, but we calling for a ceasefire, and what we doing behind the scenes, we calling it's like a calling card to say that. I don't know I forget the proper word. It's like a it's like a cheat sheet for them. Yeah, oh yeah, we want a ceasefire. We want a ceasefire, but you're not preventing them from having the arms to unalive people. Right. You're not preventing the unaliving. You're funding the unaliving, but you want a ceasefire. Double talk. That's you know what another word for that is? Deception. Deceivers. You know what the root word for that is? Devil. The devil. Go ahead.
And that man of sin be revealed.
And that's what's happening. They didn't want to. They put on this persona as the superhero and the upright and the just and the superhero. Right. Now we see you as the devil, the deceiver, the the unaliver of the earth, right. The polluter. See you for what you are. That's all. That's what's going on right now. And it's like the media is trying its best to paint it as justice. Well, Kamala Harris says Israel they have a right to defend themselves. You're unaliving innocent people. That's not a defense. That's just get back. Surely the oppressor is the devil, yo. Any more on that?
That's it.
I got.
Son of destruction.
That's what he is. He's the son of perdition, the son of destruction, you know. You can give me wars and rumors of wars. I can end on that. Listen, hey, I know I was like rambling on. But y'all get it. Y'all, especially y'all young officers. Young officers, you know what the young officers do? Hey, I got 15 scriptures for class. That's fine. That's cool. Great. We can't get past 2 scriptures because you run into the next scripture. Break it down to the residue. You understand?
Right.
You got a full lesson out of the goddamn 3 scriptures. The oppressor is the devil. We got a thousand World War 3 scriptures. Do I need to do a part 2? Or we did a 10 classes on World War 3. So, you know what I mean? But this is a beer rock just to end it, cause I gotta get up in the morning.
Luke chapter 21, verse 9.
Mm-hmm.
But when ye shall hear of wars and commotion.
Wars and you in KJV? You in the KJV?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. Make sure you're in the KJV.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
That was I should have went to
Matthew. Using Luke. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Go ahead.
Matthew chapter 24, verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
You shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. Go ahead.
See that ye be not troubled.
Don't be troubled. Don't listen. Don't get bent out of shape. This is what the Lord wants. We hearing the wars. The wars is here. Taiwan better go to war with China. Like everything that's happening right now is supposed to happen. It's supposed to happen. And really, I felt like it was prolonged.
Right.
It was prolonged for you to be here at this time. It was prolonged for you to be here to make the right choice, to make the right choices, to be righteous, to be just, to be moral. Now you got an opportunity to see the kingdom of heaven. You understand? And see the process to get to the kingdom of heaven. Everybody understand? Go ahead.
For all these things must come to pass.
And what?
For all these things must come to pass.
Yo, what's happening now? It gotta happen, bro. It gotta happen. Don't get all Christian on me, be like, oh, the wars and blah, all this. Listen, it gotta happen. It gotta happen.
Right.
That's what the Lord wants. Go ahead.
But the end is not yet.
It ain't yet, but it's coming, yo. We right there at the end. We right there. More than ever. Well, every day is more than ever, but like, I mean, come on, look at the goddamn news.
Right.
Iran hit the Israelis. That single act. Well, really, when the towers fell, that was like crazy. Cause you hit American soil. That I feel like it was delayed at that point, but now America was hit, and then the Israelis was hit. Y'all think this a light thing, but yo, this is it, bro. Y'all better get up in the school. This ain't no goddamn joke. Y'all better run.
Right.
Y'all better run to the Israelite school of UPK today. Because the end is absolutely here. You understand? And with that, I'm going to pass the class off to priest and officer Matham Shakali.
All right. Let's do that. Let's clap it up. One more time. Let's clap it up for Priest and Captain Saparia. It's a hell of a class today. Hell of a class, you know. We, just like Cap said, we can't be deceived by any means. You know, and that's our problem as Israel. We like to believe everybody but the Most High. That's why we in the condition that we in. You know, we got to fall away from what America has been telling us. We got to start looking at what the truth really is. And that's the problem with us is we believe in America. That Pledge of Allegiance, that Star Spangled Banner is written in our hearts. What we got to do, we got to brainwash ourselves. We got to wash that filth away and start believing in what's really true. And that's the truth, you know. And with that, security announcements with the ISUPK out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. New rules for brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits. For 6 months, they are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from their head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother or sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother or sister will get permission to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. You can find this in Numbers 18:21, Malachi 3:8-10. It means tenth in the Hebrew and is pronounced ma'ashera. A tenth of every penny of any increase. Yeah, right here, sir. A tenth of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the Treasury Department, priest fund, a free will offering. It's not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like to give. Up and coming Holy Convocation. What we got up and coming? Friday is the Day of Atonement. That means that Friday at sundown to Saturday at sundown, you cannot eat anything, eat or drink anything unless you are pregnant or you have a medical condition, you know, of course, and children, you know, and the elderly, you know. So, but everybody else, we at Friday at sundown, nothing to eat or drink all the way till Saturday at sundown, you know. Say oh, and we got camp too. You know what I mean? Hey, are we here? We in DC? I'm gonna try to make it. Remind Akim Aquafian to check on social media such as isupk.com, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and so on for ISUPK events and material. If a brother wants to be a trooper in the school, he has to start wearing all black, which includes black boots, shirts, pants, headbands, and scarf. And with that, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the teacher, men of Israel. I Majim Shabbat. I Majim Barak. Yahweh Shim Yahweh Shabarak Atha. Yad Yamata. Class dismissed.